So you guys remember that one video I made where I drew the Selena painting picture thingy portrait? Yeah, we're gonna do that. So for this project, what you will need is a pencil, some paper, an eraser, maybe, and the Sharpie. But if you have paints and you want to use that instead, go for it. You will also need a picture of a face. So you can take a picture of yourself, a family member, friend, if you have someone on Snapchat, or if you want to take a picture of a celebrity that you want to draw, you can do that as well. Also, to achieve that posterized technique, you are going to need access to a computer, preferably your Chromebook, but you can also do it on a cellular device if need be. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is go on your device and go to Pixlr editor or Pixlr-X. I'll leave the link in the description so it's easier to find, but if it's not working or something goes wrong, then just select it through the web. Now once you're on there, then make sure that you have Pixlr-X clicked. Then you're going to go to Open Image once you have saved your image, of course. On the Chromebook, it'll let you select it from your drive. Once you do, click on the picture that you want to use, and it should pop up like so. Now, before we add the posterize filter, we want to make sure we play around with the light settings. That way you can decide whether you want yours with a lot of detail, a lot of darkness. It'll be up to you. Now on the left, you're going to see a little circle that is half white, half dark. Click on that. It should say adjust. Now on there's going to be a lot of different options to adjust your picture, whether it's create more highlights, make it lighter, make it darker. You're going to have to play around with this for quite a while. If you want to try to use my settings, you can, but it all depends on the picture that you took. When adjusting the settings, make sure that your picture is a little bit bright and don't make it fuzzy. Play a lot with the contrast because that'll make all the dark shadows come out. So when you add the poster filter, it'll really bring those darks out. Try your best to not make the picture too light and not too dark. It is going to take you a couple of tries, but you'll eventually find that balance. Before we move on, make sure that you click on black and white to turn the picture in black and white. It'll make things much easier. Last step, we're going to click on the little circle with 7 dots to add a filter. Now from here, there's many filters that you can play around with, but the one we want to use is posterize. Make sure you only raise it up to 1, and you should have your final picture. If you don't get the result you wanted, then go back to the adjustments and play around with the lighting, contrast, all that stuff. There's a button on the bottom of the screen that says save. You can click that to save your picture. Just make sure you save it as a JPEG, and then it should be downloaded into your drive or into your pictures or downloads, wherever you save it. Once you have your picture ready, then you can begin drawing. Just make sure that when you draw the dark shapes, okay? Draw what you see, not what you think you see.